Right. Gotta talk about this. The video is too long. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Alright, what's happening today with the PlayStation 5 model? Okay, first I gotta put a disclaimer out there. Death Stranding is probably my favorite game in the world. Horizon Zero Dawn is very close. I just finished God of War for the first time. To be honest, yeah, I never did that one before. But really loved it. Hard to in the beginning, but really loved it. All the games like Detroit Become Human. But, I mean, I love Sony IPs. I love their games. They have plenty of games. And when Horizon Forbidden West releases, I really want to play in the best of conditions. I want to buy I want to buy a PS5 to play it. But what they showed today with the new model, and the Sony fanboys are defending this. It's absolutely unacceptable. And I put a few messages out there to say that it's not okay. And the fanboys are not criticizing it, they're defending it. And everybody's attacking me. And I tell them, look, I've been building PCs for 25 years. I'm currently in IT. I'm an IT tech. I was responsible for thousands of computers, fixing them, taking care of the network, everything. And they're like, well, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about there, mister. You're not a network engineer there, mister. You just plug and unplug mouse and keyboard, right? No! I've been building PCs. I don't know how many heat sinks I've put together with CPUs in my life. I don't know how many. Because in the 90s especially, you had to do it yourself. If you wanted to buy a brand, it would cost 3 times the price. And I know I've been reading tech news for as long as I can remember, and an aluminum sink or a copper sink, it's not at all the same efficiency. Your console will run hotter, and they did tests, like Evans did a test on his YouTube channel, and indeed, it runs hotter, of course. And oh yeah, and the sink is also smaller, and also there's like 2 Wi-Fi antenna now instead of 4. And then you have also Sony said that now they're not losing money anymore with the PS5. Of course, because switching from copper to aluminum is probably around $50 difference. But they're not reducing the price on the console. No, they just didn't want to lose so much money selling their PS5s. Maybe because they don't sell as many games with the PS5s, because the scalpers are all buying them. So since the scalpers all have them, they don't buy games, so they just sell consoles at a loss. So they wanted to reduce the cost of making it. Okay. But be honest about it though. If you were honest, people will forgive you half of it. But if you're not, and you're trying to say, oh no, this is just a new model. No reason. Here, just buy it. The same price is the same, it's just a new model. That's it. No explanation, no nothing. And then people open it and you see it's an aluminum an aluminum heatsink. And the fanboys are out there on Twitter right now as I'm making this video, telling me how I don't know anything, I'm an ex-bot and this and that. I finished pretty much all of the PlayStation 4 exclusives on my PS4 Pro. Like I said, Death Stranding is my favorite game. Horizon Zero Dawn, very close to that. Love the lore. But there's things that you gotta criticize with your PlayStation. You cannot be a fanboy like this. You can see plenty of people already had a PS5 overheating. Can you imagine now with an aluminum heatsink how it's gonna go? It's not going to be fun, man. I don't want to buy a PS5 that's less than the launch PS5 and it's gonna overheat. What the heck? No. People defend this. Like MBG is defending this. He's saying, oh, let's not overreact too fast. Let's first wait what they say, and then they will all forget about it. Because Sony is not going to come out and say, we were screwing you all over, your PS5 is gonna run hotter now, deal with it. They're not gonna say that. They're gonna say, oh, it's engineering decisions. No, it's Pepeto's decision. The Pepetos. Like I am so infuriated by this, and people will call me an Xbot and all that. Like I own all of the consoles. I own all of them. Yeah, right now I think Xbox is doing a better job with its customers and reaching out, and like they're listening a little bit more. I mean, there's plenty of things to criticize with, like with 343 and Halo Infinite. They're not perfect. Nobody is. Nintendo is not with their Switch OLED thingy. I mean, come on. I have a big rant for that as well. But right now, like PlayStation is the okay. They might sell still a lot of console, but it's not because you own a PS5 that you have to say, oh, it's this the second coming of Christ, my PS5. No, Jesus, I can't with people. I'm just. There was also the SSD issue that you have to open it yourself. First of all, people say it's easy. Have you tried removing the face plates? Everybody's saying it's tough, but that was not a good decision. They could have done it externally, like Xbox did. The save transfer for me is the biggest issue. If I had known when the PS5 launched that I could transfer my save games easily, like on Xbox, I probably would have bought a PS5 on day one. I mean, if I was lucky to get my hands on one. But having to do all these steps per every game to transfer your saves, for me, is a big deal breaker. So I will still have no choice and buy PS5 at some point. Probably a PS5 Pro now. I'll wait for that. But which infuriates me, because I want to play Horizon Forbidden West the day it releases in the best of conditions. I don't want to play it on my PS4 Pro. It infuriates me. I am not an Xbox. I want also to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I finished the previous one on the PS4. I liked it. It's not the best game ever, but I liked it. Like, you criticize it. You're a fanboy, right? But you say, oh, everything my company is doing is awesome. Everything they do is perfect. But you're not a fanboy. You say that, but no, I am the fanboy, because I dare criticize one of the companies that I like. Because yes, I want nothing more but to like Sony. I used to like them more than now. I used to not like them when they were kind of the reason that Sega died, but then I liked them after that. I owned all of their consoles, PS1, PS2, PS3. I had two PS3, a PS3 Fat and a Slim, and now a PS4 Pro. So I probably own more PlayStation games than all of them who criticize me. But yeah, this is scandalous. This is revolting what Sony did with the new model. It's going to run at the very least, even if you're lucky that your console doesn't overheat too much and break. It is going eventually, for sure, to live long, that if you had a copper heatsink. That is guaranteed. Everybody who is an IT or network engineer, if you prefer, whatever, everybody who knows a little bit something about computers knows this. Copper versus aluminum, very big price difference, but very big efficiency difference. So you guys want to defend this? Go right ahead. At this point, I don't know what to say anymore. But it's ridiculous. So, yeah, this is definitely not going on Twitter. I'm going to upload this on YouTube. It's not professional or anything. But I woke up and I saw this, and I'm like, I need to rant. I need to rant. It's absolutely preposterous. And the fanboys are out there. Oh, yeah, now they're showing a picture of an Xbox that exploded, right? Because either some guy had a defect console, which it happens all the time with every single device in the world, or he put like something on his console on top of the Xbox Series X so that the heat cannot go and that it melted, or he just took a console from North America and plug it in a European socket, which happened to me once. And I was an idiot and I wasn't thinking at the time. And boom, it exploded. I don't know. Something like that happened. Or it's just simply defect, right? There's defect at PS5s everywhere, defect Xbox. Comparing one console to a whole model now, that's kind of defect in my opinion, because I don't want to buy it. To me, it's like defect. It's... So today, all of you guys who are doing Rant videos, thinking of dealing in the details, Michael Does Live, or the tech people like Review Tech USA, go at it, have fun, because this is absolutely ridiculous, and this has to be called out. This has to be called out.